The conditions are smoky, and right now I'm in downtown Canyonville, where you can actively see the milepost 97 fire burning behind me. Sooner rather than later. Reporting from inside the milepost 97 fire line, I'm Gabby Urenda. Back to you. Debris like this is what you may find near the boat ramps or inside of the water if you plan on going boating in Douglas County. And the Red Cross has been ready since last weekend to provide people with whatever services they need. And Glad Fire says that this machine is key to help rural patients. As the milepost 97 fire continues to grow, state resources have now moved in to help put out the aggressive fire. The Umpqua Valley Tennis Center is making sure it's serving the community in every way possible. Just to prove that I'm having some fun, I'm gonna take a bite here. Ooh, girl.
I hate to interrupt.
Sidewalk ramps safer for pedestrians so they can feel at ease every time they cross. 30,000 units of ice cream per day. You're ready for some taste testing and have your over 21 wristband on. And what should drivers that are driving on the freeway look out for, be aware of?
Yeah, we've had.
Before the night is over, only 2 teams will still be alive in the Women's March Madness. Brandon Kamerman is live. This video showing a man on the pavement shirtless with a plastic bag covering part of his body outside the Douglas County Jail at one point had thousands of views on Facebook, but is now off the website. However, the woman who took the video is speaking out.
He couldn't communicate with me. He couldn't, I could tell it was mental health. Everyone could. There was a few other people there.
Peers heard in the video trying to help the man.
Come on, let's get dressed, okay?
After getting little to no response, she pushes a call box to find answers.
What should I do with this guy out here?
A man's voice is heard saying the man was released from jail and decided to stay there. Pierce says she doesn't know if this was the right decision by law enforcement.
I don't think it's necessarily their fault. I think they're probably doing the best that they can, the officers there. But, I think we need a lot more help in Roseburg.
We reached out to the Douglas County Sheriff's Office for a response. They said they were aware of the video and, quote, the individual would not cooperate with deputies in his release process and refused to leave. We no longer had any lawful authority to keep the individual in custody. As for what happened after Pierce stopped recording,
a fire truck came, an ambulance came. Those guys were awesome. They were really cool. They said the same thing that I'm standing here saying today. There's nowhere for them to go.
The Douglas County Sheriff's Office says they're reviewing the facts surrounding this incident before more information is released. Reporting from Roseburg, I'm Gabby Urenda. When Sutherland resident Rita Montoya came back to her home last Sunday after going on vacation, she found item after item gone.
You can see a lot of my clothes are missing.
But there's one item she wants back with no questions asked.
They took my husband's brass urn, David. This is David. This is the year he passed away.
Now, she's missing valuables right down to her toilet paper, but nothing compares to not having David by her side.
To take something that is so sacred, that means nothing to anyone but me and my kids. We want him back. They want their dad back.
Montoya says she also fears for her safety.
I mean, if somebody is going to come in and steal an urn with remains in it, what else are these people capable of?
And she has a message to the people who took David's remains.
Just give him back to me. Do the right thing. Search your heart.
Montoya says she's willing to offer a reward if her husband's ashes are returned, so she can have him back by her side. Covering Douglas County for you, I'm Gabby Urenda. First glance, they look like normal teenagers, but both fled their homes in Northern California near the town of Paradise to get away from the fire that has claimed 48 lives and thousands of homes along with it.
Thinking it's going to be a regular day, and then all of a sudden walking out of your house and just seeing this giant thing of smoke with just red coming through, and you could just see it all.
These two only had hours to evacuate, bringing their suitcase and dog to Sutherland, where Blake's family and the community were waiting with open arms.
Because
that bed, we didn't have a bed. We had a mattress when we got here, and someone the next day brought us a full bed with a frame and a headboard and everything.
The couple says they're grateful to be alive, but sometimes it can be difficult to process.
All the memories at my grandma's house and everything just gone, But it's all right. We'll make something better of it,
As for going back home,
It's going to take a while. It's going to take a long while.
for now, they are hoping to call Sutherland home.
It sucks thinking, you know, you have to leave and start somewhere else and can't go back there for a long time, but in the long run, it'll be a lot better than what it used to be, you know.
Taylor and Blake hope they can find jobs in the area so they can one day give back to the community that took them in as one of their own. Covering Douglas County for you, I'm Gabby Urenda.